Hello, FDP.
FDP.
We are here. We are live. Can you believe it?
I feel really awkward.
We've said that we're going to do this for a while, haven't we?
We have. We finally. I'll be honest. We've had more time today.
We've had a bit of time, haven't we? Yeah.
We've had a work from home day. It's been good.
Yeah. It's weird, isn't it?
You guys a chance to see us in the flesh, sort of.
Yeah.
See our lovely faces. And we've got some
pillow.
merch. Oh yeah.
Can buy that.
We should sell this.
Literally just said that. It's good, man.
Great minds. Basically, we're the same person.
Pretty much. Well,
Love
now
this.
they can see.
Now they can see.
That there are two different voices behind the same voice.
Yes.
Yes.
Took me a few seconds. Like, what?
Yeah. So we're going to do we're doing a special podcast. We don't normally do a podcast.
We don't on international breaks.
Yeah, on a break. But we thought, fuck it, let's do it. We're wearing our Angleterre
Oh yeah.
shirts.
After a double win.
Double win.
Mate, what great games.
Let's come on to that.
Okay, cool.
Let's talk. I want to know how you are. How's your week been?
I'm nervous. I
Yeah.
feel really awkward. I feel like we have to make sure we look at the camera a bit more.
Yeah. Just keep sort of checking those guys.
Yeah, it's been good though. How's your week been?
Yeah, nice man. Yeah, good. Our weekend was nice. Yeah, let's talk about our weekends. How's that? Is it alright?
Yeah, do you know what? I've just been decorating all weekend. Decorating all weekend.
Nice. Okay.
And all week last week. Had a week off.
It looks good.
Thank you. Thanks.
You've done a good job. My house needs doing. So if you're free.
No, I'm not free.
You're
Mate, I'm sick to death of fucking painting.
Right.
Honestly, I've painted for 7 days in a row.
Really?
Yeah.
7? Even yesterday?
Yeah, I did some touching up stuff yesterday. And yeah, it's just such a drain. There's always like little bits around the lights and things like that. You just miss.
And
or like the ceiling, as we discovered here.
I know, yeah. So a couple of things have happened this afternoon during our conversations. So one, we've just realised that Ben didn't paint. Like he missed a bit, like that whole ceiling.
Do you know, it was through choice that I missed the ceiling. However,
Was it through choice or through laziness?
Yes, it was. Yes. Yeah, there's no getting around it. I'm not going to lie. But we've got a little bit above here, which is like a bay window that we're sitting in, and I don't know why it's different colour, but it does match the wall. Despite we were arguing the toss about it.
It does look a different colour.
That we had to. What did we do? We turned the lights off, closed all the blinds. You stood up on this chair with your phone torch on, go. Oh yeah, I'll let you have that one, mate.
Yeah. Well, I did let you have it.
Yeah.
So well done.
So, yeah, thanks, mate. How's your week been, though? Sod my week. Bored of decorating. Don't want to talk about it anymore.
Yeah, no.
Draw a line under it.
It was good, man. I had to lift up a whole tree.
On your own?
I did.
Lucky you're bench pressing 3-4 kilometres now.
Exactly.
Get in.
So I did that. Did some housework. Did finish off the paint. I did a bit of decorating, but I don't want to go on about it now.
No?
Took Jack roller skating as well. He enjoyed that. Yeah, it was good fun.
This time.
Yeah, she watched. She wasn't very well, so she just watched. So, yeah, that was fun. He was getting the hang of it. He was going around on his own by the end.
Was he? Oh, good lad. How are you getting on with it now?
I didn't do it because I was there to look after him. I just paid for Jack to go on, and maybe I'll go on next time and he can show me how it's done. I tell you what is quite ironic though, is so I've never roller skated really. Maybe when I was a kid, but I obviously wasn't very good at it because I didn't take it up as a professional or anything. I didn't continue it.
Naturally.
And if I was good at it, I
anything you do,
continued.
it's going to be a pro, yeah.
Exactly. Go hard or go home. So I don't know how to roller skate, but then you've got me teaching my son how to roller skate.
Yeah, that's not.
So I'm basically looking at everybody else, and then going, no, you need to do this. And he's like, yeah, that's all well and good, but actually you saying it and me doing it are two completely different things.
So you're doing a do as I say, not as I do.
Oh yeah, I live my life by
Yeah.
that rule. So yeah, there was that, and then yeah, all good. But then we had the incident where we was getting all set up, and I think you'd placed my microphone on my chair.
Yes,
where I'm sat.
But we hadn't got anything set up, so it was just there, ready.
It was just there.
I thought you would turn round.
Standing tall.
Well, I mean, this is going to be a test to see whether that microphone actually works.
I don't know if it does anymore. It wouldn't have done if it was lodged any further up my arse.
What was it? I've lost my anal virginity just now.
I think we know
that's a lie. It was long before that. But,
genuine. That's the furthest anything's been up my bum before. I sat down
You
on
had a
that.
colonoscopy,
Nah, mate, no.
What?
No.
Oh.
No, there'll be people
I
like...
thought you were that sort of age to check that.
I should be, but we... Let's move on.
Have you just pussied out of it? Have you?
Big time, man. Yeah.
You've got to do it.
I know, but... Should we move on?
Yeah, let's move on.
So, we've
First-
got a couple of things to talk about, haven't we? We
Have we?
we thought we'd just do a quick special so that you can see us. We'll test out the video.
Yep.
But also, we'll just record a podcast so you've got something to listen to. Because we don't need to come along on a Tuesday morning and be bored.
There you go. Your commute. When you're working at home and you need something to kill your lunch break.
I tell you what, I've got
Wearing
well
your
into
ears.
podcasts. I like listen. I listen to
Are you trying to
podcasts
find
more than
loads of
music.
different ones
Yeah. Just get a bit of inspiration and stuff.
Shout out to Wolf and Owl podcast and shout out to Peter Crouch podcast, who did retweet or reshare our Instagram.
Yeah, they did. Well, Chris Stark did.
Chris Stark did. We're basically
Reg.
best mates with Chris Stark.
So
Chris, if you're listening, hit us up.
we'll go
and
for a beer.
sort out that round for you.
We'll go out for a beer. Yeah, we owe you a pint, man.
Definitely. And we'll ask you about tips about videoing. It's a little bit better.
And everything that you do that's much better than what we do. Cheers, mate. Okay, so should we move on to the England games?
Yeah. First
Two
one
cracking games. mate.
was Italy. In Naples.
Well done. You okay?
Yeah, sorry.
It's like you had a little bit of Tourette's. Like,
Yeah,
in Italy, in Naples. Okay.
Just getting excited.
Yeah, he was getting excited.
First time since 1960 something that we beat Italy.
In Italy.
In Italy.
Yeah,
That's
64,
mad,
isn't
isn't
it?
it? 64, 62.
Yeah.
That's insane,
63.
isn't it?
65.
Somewhere in the early 60s. We'll be like 68.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, I think that's mad. Absolutely mad.
Well, Italy have had a really good team. I mean, if we talk about the game a little bit, their team is quite young now, isn't it? It's quite... I didn't really... you wouldn't recognise too many players. Unless you're Guilherme, of course, then he would have recognised.
So did you recognise a lot then?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course,
Yeah.
Gallowe.
Yeah.
Gallowe. Well.
Yeah.
Do you just do video different angles for the Euro roundup?
Well, I haven't prepared for you because this is a bit off the cuff. So Guilherme's not arrived.
Gallowe, you see, he's stuck in Bologna.
He got stuck in Naples. Did you see about that guy with the flag? By the way, in Naples.
What, the Maradona one?
Yeah.
Oh, what a knob.
What a bellend.
Excuse me, I just didn't... What? Why?
One.
People like him just give England fans a really bad name.
Well, yeah.
Him on his own.
There's one, the flag in itself, which we question fucking heavily, right? But two,
Politically correct way of saying it.
why the fuck would you decide to go to like the birthplace of Maradona? Like everybody loves Maradona in Naples.
Yeah.
Famous for they love a bit of stabbing as well. They're quite famous for they're a bit stabby.
Yeah.
In
And the
Naples.
stadium's actually named after him.
There is that very valid point. Why would you take that flag that talks about his death in a negative way?
I don't know, it's stupid.
To that, like, I mean, come on, you thick twat.
Yeah, it's just stupid. Just stupid shit like that. That just really does give England fans a bad rep. You see it at club level as well as international.
Yeah.
There's always that sort of handful of fans that essentially just ruin it.
Yeah.
You just give the whole nation a bad name because you're a cock. So if you're watching, fuck off. We don't want you watching. You're a knob. But drop the pod to your mates though.
Yeah, but share it.
Hashtag drop the pod.
In the video as well. I like
Yeah,
that.
man.
Zoom in on that. Nice.
But no, great game. We have to do a huge shout out to Harry Kane.
Oh yeah, of course, 54 goals
Breaking the
now.
record. Obviously added to that yesterday.
Oh yeah, he did, yeah.
But what a cracker. You could see how much it meant to him. I mean, that celebration, you could see just the pure delight.
Do you think?
Yeah, I thought so.
I didn't think
Really?
so.
No, I
He
thought,
just sort of went, he did his usual sort of...
he looked
and I
more
said-
enthusiastic. He was just like, "Look, I've done it." Like,
You
it had
reckon?
to be a penalty as well. Of
course
how
it did,
bad
yeah.
that last one was. Yeah, I genuinely, I know he's a Tottenham player and, whatever.
allegiance is
but-
to one side, I think, in this case.
Yeah, just... So, I'm genuinely so happy for him.
Yeah,
And the fact that he's now knocked Rooney off top, I quite like that as well.
yeah.
Never
fair
been a
play.
massive Rooney fan.
Fair play.
So yeah, massive shout out to Kane, I think, on that.
Okay. Yeah, I agree.
Did incredibly well.
Yeah. Record goal scorer. I think he'll get a few more as well. He's only young, isn't he? So.
How many do you reckon he'll get before he retires?
I think he'll get. What's he on now? 54. I think he'll get to 65.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he's got a couple more comps in him.
I reckon he's going to hit 80.
Do you reckon 80?
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't think he's going to get that many.
Yeah, I reckon he'll get 75 to 80 goals.
Wow. Okay.
Because he scores regularly. He's that sort of focal point of the team. It's what everyone is kind of built around. He always takes the penalties.
Yeah.
So he'll always. I know he doesn't always score, but you know he'll get goals out of that way, out of it that way. The way we play, set pieces. He can score from inside the box, outside the box, with his head, with his left, with his right. He's a complete player.
He is.
And he's only 29.
Is he?
He's 29.
Oh, okay. I thought he was in his 30s.
No.
Oh wow.
So,
Okay.
Well, since Sunday, so yesterday, he was 29.
Oh right.
He may be 30 today. I don't know.
Nah. Well, happy birthday.
But
if he
I
is.
thought, I thought he was 30 now, but no, he's only 29, which means he's realistically at that level. If you stay in decent shape, you've got 4 or 5 years.
I was thinking 4. Yeah.
And the way he plays as well, he's not built on pace. He never has been.
So who is on his tails for that position?
No one.
There isn't really. I was just thinking, like, you got Ivan Toney, you got Ollie Watkins.
Different types of players, though, aren't they? And they're not.
Well,
as
they're
good
number
as him.
9s, aren't they? Kind of.
Haaland.
Oh, yeah, great shout. I don't know why he hasn't got one cap for England yet.
Man, isn't it?
It's crazy.
It's weird that he could have played for England as well. How disgraceful is that?
I know. Yeah, I can't blame him though. He's
I know, but imagine him for England.
Yeah, I'd be mad.
Saka whipping a ball in.
By the way, Saka.
Sorry, I had to leave it on.
My God,
I had to leave it on.
he is good.
What a fucking goal.
What a baller, man. What a
goal.
baller.
He's just... I mean, the way he just plays with so much freedom.
Yeah.
He's not scared. He just does whatever he wants to do. Honestly,
the goal as well,
that goal
yesterday.
against, I was going to say against Zinchenko. It was, but Ukraine. But, I mean, what a fucking finish.
Mate.
What a fucking finish.
Unbelievable play. I was slightly
Did you see
annoyed.
the angle behind the goal as well?
Yeah. Honestly, so good. I was annoyed that he played the full 90, but...
Yeah, I was hoping he'd get a rest. But when you're that young, he's up for it still. He's still got the good fitness. And a bit more resilient from a physique perspective, aren't you, I suppose?
Yeah, for sure. And
we
overall...
spoke about it earlier with you, didn't we?
Yeah.
But that wasn't a dig. It was just genuinely dropped it in.
Yeah, but I mean, overall, England played really well. I think there was a couple of weak links that I wasn't too keen on in terms of the way they played during those games. But I think the performance, especially against Italy, was like outstanding from England.
It was, but was it more that Italy weren't that good either?
Of course, yeah, of course.
Italy
weren't like that youthful team that I was trying to talk about earlier, and England just sort of knocked him off the park. Really, it was only because of it. I mean, Maguire, the way he controls a ball sometimes, or not controls the ball sometimes, he would be fitting to be down the fucking farther side with us later on.
He's so frustrated because he is a decent player, but he's so big-headed about it now. But when he was at Leicester, he wasn't big-headed. He was like, yeah, I've got an England squad. But now he's like, yeah, I'm the best goal-scoring defender England's ever had. I've done this, I've done that. Man United haven't lost when I've started or whatever. You're just not fucking starting, mate. Like, you barely featured in a game since. So just shut up.
No.
Just focus on actually playing. But that's what annoyed me about Southgate with the squad as well. Why is he in there? How is he being chosen and starting the games ahead of defenders who are smashing it this season?
Yeah.
Like Tomori, for example. Why is he not in the squad? He plays in Italy. He knows their style of football. He knows a lot of the players. Why would you not get him in the camp to get a little bit of that experience and exposure for him and get some top tips? Yes, granted we won. I can't slate Gareth Southgate for it. Whatever he's done, we have won. But Maguire's not playing regularly. Stones has been in and out through injury. I kind of get that. Calvin Phillips played more minutes for England this season than he has for fucking City.
And they weren't that great, were they? You know,
it was so frustrating.
Off the boil, but then so was Grealish. I thought Grealish was really slow to the ball. He was holding it. He was holding the ball too long.
Way too long.
And it was the pressing. So you've got the players that are trying to press into to put the pressure onto the defence so they can maybe break. Get the ball from them and have a chance. Down his side, so slow to press forward when we've not got the ball. Whereas the other side, Saka, he owned it. And I know we're going to be biased because we're Gooners, but he literally owned it. And especially against was it Tarkowski? Is it Tarkowski the left back that he was playing against Ukraine?
Michaelenko. Tarkowski's English.
Oh, of course he is. Yeah, he's Everton, isn't he? Yeah.
I mean, right club.
Yeah.
Completely wrong nation.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, no. there might be a grandparent who's Ukrainian. I don't know. Anyway.
Oh my god. We've been taken off air. Our first video episode.
Yeah. Mikalenko, he owned him. Absolutely owned him.
Mikalenko was leagues lower than Saka. What a mismatch. I think it was Gerrard that said it, wasn't it? Like, what a complete mismatch that is. I don't know whether that's because Gerrard's quite a famous Liverpool player previously.
Oh, is he?
I don't know if Liverpool. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Sure. I think I've got his book up there or something. You might have a look at that. We can have a look.
Fair play, man. Yeah.
But yeah, it's just it was great to see England playing again. It feels like forever since England played.
Yeah, but also
I do hate the international.
I was going to say, especially with the form that Arsenal started to pick up, and the Premier League was hotting up.
I love how you always bring it back to our club.
Well, it's got to be, isn't it? It's got to be, isn't it? But in all seriousness, like Chelsea was starting to get a few results behind them, weren't they? And
yeah.
Draws mainly, but they weren't dropping points. They were starting to score goals. Tottenham, who have now sacked Antonio Conte. Breaking news!
I'm surprised it took a week.
I know. It was only today it was announced.
Yeah, it was literally today. I'm so surprised it took that long to say get out.
Why did it take so long?
I don't know. I don't know whether it's because Conte was... Because I know he went away to Italy. Maybe it's his exit fee or something. Yeah. I don't know.
No.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but I mean, we spoke to Gav earlier, didn't we? Tottenham fan. He's quite happy that he's gone.
He is, yeah. And so I guess the other news, in a bizarre twist that I just did not see coming, Bayern party company with Nagelsmann.
What did he do wrong?
For Tuchel to come in to take over. Well, nothing, I think, is the answer. You've got Oliver Kahn sort of running the show who decided that Nagelsmann wasn't the man that they wanted. They want someone who's going to be, performing, like playing better football. I mean, they're quite defensive, Bayern, at the moment. But, I mean, they've still got those attackers that can go and attack. 7 clean sheets in the Champions League. 3 points, 3 games.
7.
Yeah, 3 games lost in the Bundesliga. 1 point behind Dortmund, and they're playing Dortmund this weekend. I think it is. Like,
it's a really weird decision. But are they literally just saying Champions League? Tuchel won it last time.
But why can't Nagelsmann win it? Like, he's literally
there's no reason why
he's not conceding goals. He knocked PSG out without conceding a goal. They've got Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe. I think Neymar was injured actually for those games, if I remember rightly. But anyway, I mean, they've still got good players.
Yeah, it is a weird decision, but it's obviously we're only football fans, but it's something going on behind the scenes.
Well, I think it was.
Explanation for it.
I think it was the fact that they just that Kahn didn't like the way he was playing football, didn't like what he was doing.
Why now?
Well, international break, I think, is the only reason, and Tuchel was potentially going to be snapped up by Tottenham, so maybe they've decided to act now. Yeah. But again, because Nagelsmann isn't playing the football that you like, is it not about having that conversation? Can you change your approach? Probably not. I mean, realistically, he's probably not going to do that. But is he not going to?
Why wouldn't he? He's still a young coach. Surely he'd be quite open to different ideas and be like, yeah, I can try and incorporate this and that. But Bayern are quite heavily fan-owned, aren't they? Or 51% fan-owned.
I think you have to be in Germany, don't you? I think there's a
Yeah, I
couple
think that's a ruling.
there's a couple of just exceptions, like RB Leipzig, for example.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Excuse me. So would you not... Like, surely it makes sense, talk to your owners, your fans, put out a memo, do some votes, do some polls or whatever, to find out, are you enjoying this style of football? Obviously, every fan is because they know we want more attacking, we want to see more goals, naturally. But if you're winning, who cares? You didn't see Chelsea moaning when they were only scoring 1 or 2 goals a game under Mourinho.
Yeah, but also when else did they do that? Under Tuchel. Tuchel plays very similar football to Nagelsmann.
Yeah, if not, it's more defensive.
Yeah. So that I didn't really understand that. I think Nagelsmann as well. I think he split up with his missus.
Yeah,
lost his job.
All in the space of about 48 hours.
Yeah.
It's weird.
That's a bad week, isn't it? Week. If that guy needs a chat, my DMs are open. Like,
and you nearly broke your microphone.
Come have a chat.
Christ.
Yeah.
Imagine if we ran out of Chelsea as well. Big game over.
Don't you dare say that.
That's right, there's still 4 downstairs.
Yeah, and I bought a bottle.
And a bottle, yeah. Reserve bottle.
Yeah.
So, yeah, England have gotten off to a good start, though.
England done well, and whilst we're talking of people in the calibre of Oliver Kahn, Edu Gaspar, Vinny,
Yes, we didn't speak about Vinny, but yeah.
Big Dan at Tottenham. What have you done?
Who's Big Dan?
The chairman.
Oh, Daniel Levy.
Yeah. Oh, do you not call him Big Dan?
Nah.
Oh, is that just a me thing?
Oh,
right.
Levenator.
Yeah. You call him what?
The Levenator.
The Levenator.
Yeah. He makes all his managers leave. Whee!
Nice. How many managers have they had in 4 years?
They've had 3 managers in 4 years. They're
bizarre.
searching for their 4th manager. So Stellini's taken over, isn't he, to the end of the season? Why has he not gone as well?
Well, yeah, that's a good point. He is part of the backroom staff from Conte, isn't he?
Yeah, I think he was at Inter with Conte as well. Yeah. Would that cause a rift? Like, if it was us, for example, and you got sacked, and I'm like, yeah, sweet, I'll stay on. You'd be like, you backstabbing bastard.
Oh, I'd be like, fucking good luck, mate. I've got all this money. They just paid me to leave.
Yeah.
I'm off to Italy to go and fucking chill out and get ready for my next job. I'll see you later. I would be like...
I'd see how many points I could drop in 10 games.
Yeah. Nah, but I mean, in all
About
seriousness, though,
30
if you
points.
think about it from his point of view, if he's always the bridesmaid, is this his time? Is this his time to now shine and be like, right, I can get myself a managerial job. Cheers, Antonio. All the best, mate.
Yeah,
We'll
maybe.
stay in touch, obviously, but let me just go out and do this.
Do you think, if he does a good job in these 10 games, so he did quite a good job when he was filling in for Conte. Now, obviously, we don't know what was happening behind the scenes, but Conte was still quite hands-on with that.
Yeah, I don't know.
If he does well, does he get the job? Or is he even in contention for the job, if he does well?
Nagelsmann's name is being dropped about left, right and centre at the minute.
I think he's too good to go there.
Wow. I mean, he's just been sacked.
I know, for no reason. We've just said that.
Where
There's
does he
no
go,
logical-
though? Where else could Nagelsmann go?
There's rumours of Ancelotti going.
Yeah, I mean,
If you were him,
Madrid...
would you not be like, I'll hold out a little bit here?
I don't think you can do that in football. Because you're quite easily old news.
But end of the season, though. It's only 10 games. It's 2 months. You have a 2-month break. 2.5-month break. And then you have a full pre-season under your belt. His agent is going to be working overtime saying, right, sound him out. Yeah, he doesn't want to do it now. Wait until summer and he'll join July 1st, bang.
Maybe.
Surely that makes sense. Because I think he's still on Bayern's payroll.
Is he?
Yeah, I think he's still until the officially to the end of the season, I've read somewhere. So he's basically put
Dug it out from somewhere.
Yeah, basically he's been put on garden leave.
But he's not got a job to go back to.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe.
So he's better working his notice, I suppose, would be the technical term. But he's not working.
Maybe, I don't know. I'm not familiar with
It's just the random rumours you
that
read
sort
on
of stuff. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
some random fan page.
But anyway, going back to what I was talking about,
yeah,
we've got another shareholder in the room.
we do. I partially own AFC Crew. I'm a board member officially now. It's a completely fan-owned club, so I'm very proud of that. Still learning the ropes and getting involved, but quite exciting.
What are you going to be doing, man? What's it involve?
From the board perspective, nothing really in terms of day-to-day stuff. You can like put yourself forward to help with social media, from like match day stuff, doing reports, like finance, whatever, basically. So if they need help with the podcast, obviously we're pros now. We're on video, so we're pros.
I mean, come on.
So yeah, it'd just be nice to kind of get involved if I can help in any way. I'd rather help the club do well and grow and develop.
Nice.
So very excited. Very excited.
So what, are you thinking of moving up there? What's your plan?
No.
Got your roots here?
Got my roots here. I'm settled here. Yeah, it's just nice. It's something I really want to get part of football a bit more. I love football. I can't really play, obviously. But
you do good in goal, mate.
Yeah, maybe I could play for FC Crew. We need a goalie.
Mm.
I might play a friendly at Margate. I can just pop down there.
Yeah. I'm not coming to you though.
I might arrange it. Yeah.
Can you not play your home matches down here?
Can you pay for my travel?
Yeah. All right, Ben Foster.
Mate, we need to talk about that. Ben Foster coming out of retirement to go to Wrexham.
He has.
What a signing for Wrexham.
Yeah. I think
What a fantastic signing. It makes sense. 8 games. Was it 8 games, 9 games, something like that, to the end of the season. Couple of points clear of Notts County.
Well, they got Notts County. No, they're 1 point clear of Notts County, aren't they?
With a game in hand.
With a game in hand, yeah.
Fucking brilliant.
I think they've
and he kept a clean
got
sheet
Notts
at the
County
weekend,
as well. Yeah, clean sheet against York. 3-0 win at York.
Great.
Well, I think it was at Wrexham, but against York.
Yeah. Correct, yes. Fuck's sake. But yeah, what a wicked signing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, well done. Good luck. I do follow Wrexham.
Yeah, I do quite like
You've seen
the story, don't you, with Ryan Reynolds and Sean McElhenney or something like
Sean?
that.
Rob. Honestly, you are the shittest person with names. The video with Sean McElhenney. Christ. Fucks.
Oh my god. I don't even know how this became
I'm glad this is all on video so you can just see the fucking embarrassment on your face.
Where did Sean come from?
Sean Dyche, because he's your favourite
that's
manager.
It, yeah.
That's what it is.
Okay, so before we think, because this was just going to be a quick one.
It's an unscripted, wasn't it?
It's always unscripted, as you can probably tell. Oh yeah, they didn't know. Fucking Richard Walker. Anyway,
Rich Atkinson.
Rich Atkinson. Yeah, man. Need that. So,
oh dear.
Question for you.
Thierry Henry.
Oh mate, it's always Thierry Henry.
Yeah.
Always Thierry.
Zinedine Zidane.
Mate, I saw some highlights with some Zidane the other day, and it took me back, mate. He was a baller.
What a headbutt, though.
He's a baller, mate. I know that's not.
Have you seen the bit in training that he did at Real Madrid, where he's pinging balls to Modric?
Mm. He's a baller, mate.
It's just insane.
I know this is not new news, but Zidane is a good footballer.
He was pretty decent.
He was pretty decent. Well, okay, we need to just do something quickly, just off the cuff.
Okay.
Cusp. Is it Cuff?
Yeah.
I thought it was Cuff, and then I doubted myself because I got the name wrong earlier.
We're on the cusp of something.
Yeah, that's it.
On the cusp of coming off the cuff. Oh, just get on with it.
We need to name our top 5 Premier League goalkeepers
Ooh.
in order.
Well, it's got to be Schmeichel first. We've already agreed that from a previous show with Ali, didn't we?
Back off, because you are a goalkeeper. You are the number 1. You've even got it on your trousers. Numero uno. We need to find out who obviously Benji Saul is top.
I'm 0.
So who comes? Yeah. So who comes below you? I think.
It's got to be Schmeichel.
It is Schmeichel. I don't know why though.
It was. I think with him, he made some great saves, but it was, for me at least, it's more just the presence,
the leadership.
Yeah. He commanded that area, and I think he almost single-handedly won games just having that presence and that aura about him.
Okay.
Kind of like Thierry Henry with his long sleeves and his gloves.
Oh, man, his socks up to his knees.
Yeah,
Oh,
if you had
man.
that, it's game over. Yeah, even Fergie said that. He's like, when you see that, you think, oh, it's going to be a game.
Yeah.
So yeah, for me, Schmeichel won. You?
Yeah, I don't know. Let me think about it. Let's do it. So let's find out our 5 then, because I think you got Schmeichel, check.
Yes, gotta be Schmeichel. Check. For me, Seaman.
Or over Lehmann.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I think
Seaman
so.
over Lehmann.
Van der Sar.
Van der Sar,
Because
yeah.
he was an incredible goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Um,
What are we saying about Alisson, Ederson? Are we kind of leaving them out of this?
yeah, I don't think they're there yet.
They got a bit of time.
Yeah. I mean, Alisson is fantastic. I don't think Ederson is that good of a goalkeeper.
Oh, okay.
But as a footballer,
Right.
he's fantastic. But as a goalie, I think Alisson's better than him.
Okay.
But as an actual footballer, I think Ederson's hands, head and shoulders above him.
Right.
Just because the way he can ping a ball.
Yeah. No, he's got more assists than
Any goalie ever, I think.
Yeah, and I think he's even got more assists than like Richarlison or something crazy like that.
Yes, but I can't imagine that. They bought him 60 million.
Yeah.
No way.
Anyway, so what about people like Jussi Jääskeläinen? He's a
Premier League legend.
Incredible goalkeeper. Shay Given. That geezer was incredible. He had an amazing widow's peak as well.
Shay Given or Jens Lehmann in goal?
Back in the day, that would have been a tough one for me because I loved Shay Given was a quality
Really?
keeper. Yeah, man. Jääskeläinen, Shay Given.
Jääskeläinen, I think, was... It was a good goal. I don't think he was a fantastic
mate,
goal,
he kept Bolton where they needed to be, man.
He did.
He kept them in the Premier League.
But I think a goalie's only... Like, Premier League goalies are pretty much all at a very similar level. But it's the defenders and the way the team plays. If they're fit around a goalie, it stands you from there or there, for me.
And that was the frustration with me for Carlo Cudicini because before Cech arrived, Cudicini was he was
phenomenal.
well good.
Yeah.
And then he just decided, no, I'm just going to sit on the bench.
I never understood that.
So he could have been an honourable mention or whatever. He could have been someone that we would talk about.
Okay, but we've got 4, so we need one more.
Who we got?
So we've got Cech, Seaman, for me, I said Seaman, Van der Sar and Schmeichel.
Right.
I think Lehmann.
Who, I don't know.
Well, that's my 5, personally.
I don't know, man. That's a hard one. I mean, we can go for that, but you've got...
We have different answers.
I feel like we're missing some incredible... No, this needs to be an FDP, joint FDP. So we've got some incredible keepers, but...
Who are we missing, though?
I don't know. I'm just trying to think.
You could argue De Gea, but no, not for me.
I don't think De Gea has been consistent like Van der
Not for
Sar
long enough,
was.
yeah.
Van
But Van der Sar,
incredible.
Lehmann... Well, Lehmann wasn't forever, to be fair. It wasn't that long. But Schmeichel, they were...
He had a long career,
And
didn't he?
Cech, they had long careers and they were consistently good.
Yeah.
De Gea had a couple of years where he was world class. He was arguably the best.
Oh
Then he
yeah.
fell off a cliff.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So,
It's about that consistency, isn't it? Maintaining that consistency.
and that's why I thought Seaman, because he consistently was a very good
He
player.
was up until was he 36 when he retired, wasn't he?
Something like he went to City, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
At the end
Yeah.
of his career.
Yeah, I can't think of any other goalkeeper that kind of screams out at me.
We're honestly, anyone watching this is probably screaming at us with like 4 or 5 different names. We just can't think.
But
of.
are they better than those names that we've just said? You know?
I'm going to say no. I'm happy with our 5 there with Lehmann.
Yeah.
Are you? It's an FDP thing.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna have
FDP
to.
thing.
I've got a bit of a soft spot for Shay Given, I think, because he keeps just coming into my head of
Who are you going to remove?
how
then?
good he was as a goalkeeper for Newcastle.
Okay,
man.
look, I'll let you let him in, but who are you getting rid of?
I feel like I need to get rid of Lehmann.
Really?
I feel like the length of time that Given was good in comparison
Yeah, okay.
to Lehman.
Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that.
Yeah?
Now, what order?
Well, I think Given's fifth.
Given's fifth, yeah.
And then Van der Sar, David Seaman, Peter Schmeichel, and Czech.
But check over Schmeichel.
No. Those are the four that's left.
Oh, I thought you were doing it in order. I was like, whoa!
No.
Controversial.
I was just getting the names in my head. So
Given is fifth.
yeah.
Fourth, I think, Seaman.
Even for that save against Sheffield.
Yeah, some of the saves that everyone else has pulled off. That's a famous save, but I think it pains me to say this, but I don't think it was as good as the others.
So Van der Sar, Schmeichel, and Czech over Seaman.
Yeah, I think so.
Czech over Seaman. I can't keep saying Seaman.
Yeah, it's got.
Okay, I mean you're the keeper expert.
I don't want to. I really don't want to, but yeah.
You're the goalkeeper expert. You're the Seaman expert. So let's go with that then. So who's third? It's got to be Czech, isn't it? Van der Sar and Schmeichel.
Yeah, I think so. Czech third. Yeah, Czech third. Van der Sar second. Schmeichel first.
Is that your top five?
I think so.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
You're locking it in?
So. You?
I mean, I'm going to go with
happy
the
with that?
expert, mate. You're the goalkeeping legend in this part, so I'll have to go with what you say, man.
Yeah. No, I think it's that. Yeah, I think it's that.
All right. Next week we'll do the top five defenders, and that'll be my thing.
Are we doing defenders or do you do left back, centre back? Right, do
okay.
it every week.
All right, yeah.
Centre back obviously is two, so we just
Pick one.
do our top
Are
five.
we? What are we doing? A 4-4-2.
I would say 4-3-3.
4-3-3.
Yeah, so you have one holding midfielder, two central, one. Oh, I don't know.
Doesn't really matter.
Yeah,
'Cause
we'll work it out.
We'll
Yeah.
go winger, midfielder, forward,
Yeah, alright then, we'll do that. Sweet.
left back, right back,
New
centre.
little series we're doing, I like this. Yeah.
Cool.
Well, thanks for watching us, guys.
Yeah. Cheers, guys. That was
Really
nice. That was a quick
appreciate
40
it.
minutes, man. That's good.
Check us out on the other socials.
Yeah.
We'll put them up at the end of this video. Give us some feedback. Let us know how we've done. Probably feels really awkward. We will get better, I'm sure, in time.
Well, we will certainly try.
But yeah, thanks for watching.
Take
Catch
care,
you
guys.
soon. Bye bye.
You made that so obvious that you was turning that off.
Oh no, I know. I couldn't do it because I missed the fucking button. But we'll get better.